There's 23 million unemployed people in this country. This administration hasn't done it.
Clint Eastwood, a true Hollywood icon, is one of the rare figures who has consistently stood firm against the influence of woke ideology in the film industry. Throughout his career, he has taken a somewhat ambiguous stance on political and cultural correctness. A pivotal moment in his journey occurred during the 1973 Oscars, when his actions made headlines and became a defining chapter in his career.
Award on behalf of all the cowboys shot in all the John Ford westerns over the years.
On the night Marlon Brando refused his Oscar for The Godfather Sachian Littlefeather, a Native American activist, took the stage to protest Hollywood's mistreatment of Native Americans. Despite the tense atmosphere, Clint Eastwood didn't hold back, openly expressing his views on the situation.
Dilemma and our confrontation with the fates. Human beings engulfed in a lunatic dictatorship. Men brutalized by their fellow men in a hostile river. Families ripped.
His statement caused a stir back in 1973, though not to the extent it does now. While his joke received a few laughs at the time, the incident has resurfaced nearly 50 years later, sparking new backlash. Social media has been flooded with anger, condemning his words as inappropriate, even racist, and calling for his cancellation. However, Clint Eastwood, known for never apologizing, saw the attempt to cancel him quickly lose momentum.
It depends on which side you're on in all of this. Obviously, people are going to try to find negatives if you're on the...
Clint comes from an era when jokes were just jokes, not subjected to intense scrutiny for hidden meanings. He has also made it clear that he doesn't align with any political side, choosing instead to remain open to different perspectives, rather than committing to a specific ideology.
It's not the younger generation, it's the older generation now. The younger generation.
That single event isn't the only reason Clint has remained a target of woke culture over the years. Clint has been outspoken in his criticism of political correctness, arguing that it undermines the authenticity of Hollywood. While many in the industry tread carefully, he has consistently stood firm in his beliefs. Now in his later years, this seasoned actor and director has made it clear that he's had enough of the political correctness that has come to dominate the profession.
Correctness in a new Esquire magazine interview. Here's the quotes. Everybody's getting tired of political correctness. Kissing up. That's the kiss-ass generation. I'm sorry I used that word. Generation we're in right now. Everybody's walking on eggshells.
His legendary career, with iconic films like Dirty Harry and Unforgiven has cemented his tough guy persona, and his unwavering outlook has kept him in the spotlight. Beyond his roles on screen, let's take a look back at one of his most memorable remarks, which truly highlights his nuanced perspective.
You look awfully silly with that knife sticking up your ass.
Clint Eastwood's entire career reflects this approach. From Unforgiven to Million Dollar Baby to American Sniper he has consistently challenged boundaries with stories that delve into the complexities of human nature. These are the types of films that once defined Hollywood: raw, authentic, and unafraid of criticism. However, in today's industry, such storytelling is becoming increasingly scarce, as the focus shifts towards safer narratives that avoid provoking offense.
They maybe made a mistake, so it's better to be overly defensive and just say, well, I'm voting for him again. I just tried to give people, when I was at the art.
He has openly criticized this shift in the industry, expressing his frustration with how directors now prioritize playing it safe over taking risks. Clint argues that movies should reflect real life, even if doing so makes viewers uncomfortable.
The real people, the real victims of it all, to get some sort of relief that the truth is put out.
Clint's 2020 film Richard Jewell once again challenged mainstream narratives, telling the story of a man falsely accused by the media. The film underscored his commitment to telling important stories, even when they went against the prevailing norms of Hollywood.
For no particular reason, or they have just a small amount of information, and they just...
Clint's defiance of Hollywood's political correctness goes beyond his films. It's a fundamental part of who he is. He has built a reputation for staying true to himself, choosing to live by his own rules in an industry where others are often hesitant and wary of making the wrong statement.
Run off with that.
Clint has no interest in following trends or pandering to the so-called woke crowd. His focus remains on telling authentic stories that matter. He views the emphasis on political correctness as a sign of embarrassment or insecurity, not something worth indulging. As he puts it, it's not that they're laughing at you. You people are nuts. A prime example of this attitude is Gran Torino *, where Clint plays a war veteran who gradually comes to terms with his immigrant neighbors. The film confronts difficult issues head-on, making it even more powerful. His character's bluntness mirrors Clint's own approach to life. He's not concerned with portraying perfect individuals, but with capturing the raw reality of the human experience.
I need to make a film about this.
No, not until I read the whole story, the way he designed it, and the fact that he did kind of a spiritual take without making it a...
Even before Gran Torino * hit theaters, it was bound to be seen as controversial, but Clint wouldn't have had it any other way. He's never shied away from addressing difficult subjects, no matter the backlash.
It expresses embarrassment or insecurity. It's not that they're laughing at you or anything.
You people are nuts.
Despite his immense success, Clint has never conformed to Hollywood's standards. He refuses to pander to the right people or parrot the expected talking points just to fit in. His refusal to compromise has only cemented his legendary status in the industry. Even as he steps out of the spotlight, he remains a symbol of defiance, unfazed by critics who label him irrelevant. At 94, Clint stays focused on creating films and speaking his truth. He continues to direct with the same unwavering drive that has defined his career, earning the admiration of younger actors who respect his dedication.
I liked the character because he's a guy who, I like playing the character because he's a guy who's old school, he's from another generation, he's haunted by some of the things in his past, but he's also, he talks to people in a way that people used to talk.
Well, I think you're an overeducated 27-year-old.
While many hesitate to speak their minds, Clint Eastwood remains a steadfast voice. He refuses to be silenced and continues to challenge Hollywood norms. The industry may try to push him out, but Clint Eastwood isn't going anywhere. What do you think? Is Eastwood a relic of the past, or is he the voice Hollywood needs today? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this.
Things wrong. One is you asked a question, and two is you asked another question. This kind of certainty comes but just once in a lifetime.
Every gun makes its own tune.